Hey everybody, it's What's New at Center Diamond this week, and we are back to having a whole bunch of fabric. We have several Dear Stella lines. One is an ocean line, and then we have two different Leezaworks Nigel the cat lines. And then we have a gorgeous group of flannel from Northcott that is really beautiful flannel, and I'll give you a preview of what we're making. But we'll start with the flannel, of course. We'll start with the fabric. So this line is called Imprint. It is a lovely, lovely flannel. It's $15.65. This is one of the main pieces, which is leafy. It's all sort of blues and greens. Really, really very pretty. D534, and again, $15.65 for this whole line. And then there's that one. So then this is more broken leaves, a little bit more stylistic leaves on this guy, still with a dark blue background. D535. And then this, which almost looks like ferns. This one has a real dark sort of charcoal background. We've got these ferns and then these leaves. These all obviously are going to go together. Oh, there's a butterfly in there too. I didn't even notice that. Thought it was all leafy. So butterfly and leafy, D536. And then we get into these rounder leaves. So this one has the lighter background, the sort of minty background, and then these rounder leaves. This is the lighter colorway of this piece. D537. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not the lighter way, it's the darker way. This is the light way. So creamy background instead of a minty background, but the same motif as that one, only light, with a lighter blue and a lighter green. D538. Those are the ones that are most obviously things. These are going to be more of the tonals. This is sort of like just a mottled piece. Looks like maybe lichen. Again, this is the dark one with the darker blues and greens. D539, and then they did a medium one of this little lichen mottled piece. So it's a little bit lighter. It has some of those creamy tones in there, and then some of these yellowish gold tones in there with some dark. D540, and then the lightest one of those is this one, which has sort of a really light blue, creamy, a little bit medium green, and then that same yellow that's in there. So that's the light one. D541. And this one kind of looks like bark. Yeah, that's bark. So that light yellow pulls up here with the little veins of the dark blue. D542 on this one. And then we have another bark piece in two colorways. This is more, well, maybe the rings of a tree instead of bark. So this is the more green tonal with the stripes running the length of the fabric. So this is some lighter green in there, but also some really dark green. D543. And then they did it also in this darker blue. Blue-green, I guess you'd say. So the dark lines here are the dark blue, and then it's like this sort of light turquoise. There is a little bit of that mossy green in there as well. This is D544. And then they did two tonals that go with it. This is their canvas flannel. So this dark green, this will feature prominently in the piece I'm about to show you that we're working on. D545. And then they also did a navy, which I think goes okay with it. Not great. It's a little too bright for me, but you can't go wrong with a nice blue flannel, a tonal flannel. D546. So that's the line, and here is what we're going to make out of it. It is a twin, it's right here, 74 by 84. Patty's working on it right now, and so hopefully we'll have it fairly soon for you. I think it's going to be a stunner. The picture doesn't do it justice for how beautiful the flannel is, so hopefully I'll show that to you soon. But anyway, that's Northcott's Imprint. Then we move on to Dear Stella, and this is Leezaworks. So this is Nigel doing his little thing again. Oh, I forgot to check the price. I think it's $11.50. Yeah, both panels are $11.50. This is the Farm series. It has Nigel in a chicken house, driving a tractor, getting into trouble in the milk. Oh gosh, this is just so dang cute. So this is a 24-inch panel. It's pretty standard for what they do. So it's 1150, so it's 24 by 44. This is the farm group. Next, oh, and that panel is 11 D547. Sorry, I forgot to show you that. And there's 4 pieces that go with farm piece. These are all 1550. And this one is with the chicken house, sort of. And it is directional, running the length of the fabric. And it's all the same elements that are in the panel. The chicken house with chickens, the little milk jug, and Nigel getting into trouble like he usually does. Yellow background on this one, and it's D548. And then the next one is a green background, and it has Nigel driving the tractor in his little jumper. We got 2 chickens on there, and then a little quilt block in there too. This is also directional, obviously running the length of the fabric. D549. Then we have all over chickens, also directional, this very directional group. Chickens, except for, Nigel's dressed as a chicken in here. So we've got the chickens here, D550. And then the last piece is Nigel, and it's literally called Nigel and his jumper. So this is similar to one that she had done a while ago that had the green background and the green sweater. It's the same little sweater with a little fish on it, and it is running all the ways of the fabric. It's not scattered or anything, and he's got his big open eyes. D551. Again, that group is all 1550. This is the farm group. So the next one, which was supposed to be here in March. These weren't supposed to come at the same time. This is, I think they're calling it Fruit. D552 is the panel, and it's Nigel getting into trouble with a fruit bowl. And you can see across the top, we have Nigel and a strawberry, Nigel and a coconut, Nigel and an avocado. Oh my gosh, just too funny. Nigel in the fruit bowl, and then down there in the bottom, he's between an orange and a banana, it looks like. And then there's little mice in there too. Again, a 24-inch panel, 24 by 44, 1150 for the panel, and D552. Again, this was not supposed to come at the same time. This is kind of fallish, and then this was springy, but oh well. So these are 1565 because they came later. Oh, I didn't show this one. Oh God, sorry, you're right. D553. Sorry, I keep thinking this goes with the farm because of the colors, but this is a fruit. So black background, and these are running the little Nigel in a little circle. They're running both ways on the fabric. So it is directional, but it's directional one way or the other. So he's got blueberries, and here, I'll just do this because it's either way, it's going to be a problem. He's holding on to a strawberry. He's got pineapple on his tail. So D553, 1565, because it came later. Anyway, that's the fruit. And then we have this one, which is finely scattered, a sort of a creamy white background. It's not white. And again, Nigel with the pear, in the strawberry, with the blueberries, with the pineapple. They are, this is his, we're seeing his rear end with the cherries on top. And so and look at the little boots. Oh my God, the little boots. I guess that's going to be in the strawberries that are coming up. So this one is scattered on a creamy background, D554. And then we have Nigel with the pineapple. And this is somewhat scattered, even though it looks like it's sort of in a line this way. So we have pineapple rings with a little Nigel coming out of them, D555. And then we have Nigel in an orange. Kind of looks pumpkin-y, but it is an orange. He's got this definitely is an orange, and a little orange slice there. This is kind of a really soft, buttery yellow in the background. I know, it's so cute. And D556 on this one. And then we have the strawberry one. Then he does have little boots on. So another directional one. It's running this way, and he does have little green boots on. Oh my God, it's so cute. This one has kind of a soft peachy pink background on this one. D557. All right, so that's it for Dear Stella and Nigel from Leezaworks. And then we move on to Dear Stella, and this is called Shall We Dance? So this is their main piece. We've got a mermaid riding a whale. We got an octopus, a jellyfish, a lighthouse, some palm trees. So this is a blue with some darker blue aqua color, and then this little tan that will also run throughout the piece. D558, this is also 1565. Then we have our shells. So let me tip over here. A creamy background, same blues with that tan, but also putting in a little bit of this sort of coral color. And oh, there's maybe a mermaid there. Hard to tell, maybe just flowers. So inside each shell, there's like a little scenic thing or a little floral piece. And that is D559. And then if you look really nicely, how I love this crimp looks with that, would be an awesome pillowcase. Oh my gosh. So this is just a line of their crimp, which has that little tiny dot running this way. It's part of their basic line, and it's just the pink that goes with this group. D560, this is the piece that's $14.95 because it's one of their basics. And then back to the group, we have little crabs on a very dark blue background, both running this way and that way, and they have a little floral that matches the floral on those shells. And the crabs are gold, peachy yellow, dark orange, D561. And we have all over turtle. And this is going all over. So the turtle is the dark blue, light blue, and then that same gold that was in the beginning one. And oh, there's a crab and a jellyfish, some shells in there. D562. Then we have some little seahorses. They are definitely directional. So they have that same little tan and gold, little bubbles coming up from them, and they are directional, running the length of the fabric. D563. And then they did this one as a white on white. It has that wave pattern in it. So we have this one in a white on white, but they also did this pale blue to go with the Shell We Dance, D564, and that's $15.65. That's Shell We Dance, and then they also did one piece with puffins on it, so I had to bring that in. It doesn't actually go with this group. This is a little bit more lavendery than these down here, but I gotta have the puffins, you know. So dark blue, or sort of a medium blue background, puffins flying through the air. D565, and it's $15.65. We made it. So next week we have Anthology Boutiques coming. We have a Billy Rue line from Free Spirit called Cathedral that we'll also be making a sample out of. And I think that's it, or that's all I know about right now. So we're still open 11 to 5 every day. Give us a call at 888, like somebody is doing now. Hopefully you can't hear that. 888-305-0854. Give us a call with any questions. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, Thursday at 4:30.